everyone, so something a bit different today. I'm doing, it's not so much a review, although I guess you could call it a review. It's more an unboxing, kind of just showing you these watercolours that I've bought. This is my first real investment, big investment in watercolours, because I'm doing a watercolour course. This is artist grade, and it's the 36 pack of, they're full pans, 36 colours of White Nights. I'd never actually heard of them before. I really thought I'd got clued up on all the different brands of watercolours until these were recommended. I decided to go for the full 36. They are, again, full pan, not half pan. Let's unbox them. I am super nervous about, I'll show you. Right, okay, so let me just get started. The actual box it comes in, is it box? Would you say box? Palette? It's fantastic because you've got all that space. I'll have to zoom out a bit. Hang on a sec. Try that. Yes, so this comes off, or it can clip on if you want it to clip on, but yeah, so it's another light palette to mix your colours. So it's quite big. So yeah. Okay, and it comes with this card. This is a bit I'm nervous about because I'm like trying to push past the OCD-ness of getting things perfect, and I'm going to do the I'm going to put the colours on here. So this is my colour chart, because when you do open, when it comes to even like student grade watercolours, the colours, when you see them, I'll open these and I'll show you, but when you see them, they do look darker. You can't tell that that is the colour. That's why you have to have like swatches. So yeah, I am going to take these out now. That looks like candy. Oh, my mouth waters. It really makes me want sweets. So I'm going to take these out, and then I will do the colour swatch on here so you can see how they come out. So yeah, I'll speed up this process. So as you saw in the video before, I decided, because of just how I am, that it'd probably be a good idea to write on here first in, and by the way, it is in one of these, the Pigma Micron, that's it, pen. So it's waterproof. It's got I can't even speak today. Archival ink in it, so basically waterproof. So I did write on here, and I understand that some colours are opaque, so I might have to, once I put the watercolour down, rewrite the name of the paints. But I had to do this because, knowing me, I would have got all the colours mixed up, and when I took the wrappers off, and wouldn't know which is which. So this was the best way for me to do it. And by the way, I feel like I've put on a stone or something, like I've eaten and gorged on loads of chocolates. So yeah, fancy chocolate now. So yeah, as you can see, a lot of these colours are really quite dark, but when I go to do the swatches, you'll notice how vibrant they are, how they come out. So I'm going to do that now. I am quite nervous about messing this up, but as you probably see on here, I did already mess it up by putting the wrong name down. So I did the only way around it I could think of was just do white out paint and then write back over it, and it's not a big deal. So, oh, better put my thingy mat down. Right mess. As long as the colours are on this card, and I'll laminate the card afterwards, but in the workshop, it's a workbook of watercolours, different watercolours and swatches and stuff, so I won't just have this, I'll have my workbook as well. And get my actually I've bought a new, might try this one. I've got a new brush and it's great for getting in the like corners, so let's see, yeah, I might do that for the swatches. So I've got my paints, my water, I'm good to go. So I will again, I'm gonna get myself all set up so you can see. There you go. Oh God, I'm just gonna knock all that down, aren't I? Right. Yeah, a bit scatterbrained today. Okay, so you can see that. I don't want to zoom out too much because I don't want you to see all my mess. Oh yeah, one thing before I start, I should really spray these, but my spray bottles, I'm using it for something else, so I need to get a new spray bottle. But what's really good about this set is it's plastic. If I kept these in a tin, I wouldn't want to spray them. So what I'll do is I'll wet the paints with the brush first. I'll just get going that way. Okay, so I totally forgot. The best thing to do is to swatch every other one, and somebody's probably already screamed that at me on here, but yeah, I totally forgot to, so that they don't bleed like that. And also make sure your glass is, your pot doesn't have paint on the side, because I just realised there's still a little bit of paint on the side of my water pot, and a little bit of purple got in there. So and you can also see what I mean about the opaqueness, but I can still see the writing, so I still know what paint it is. So okay, that's that. Oh, do you know, I think I've done it all wrong. Okay, no big deal. What I'm going to do is I'm going to swap them around, because I can't believe that I'm just not with it this morning. So what I'll do is I'll swap. Do you know what it is? I am so worked up and worried about getting these colours wrong, and filming at the same time. I just should have fun with it and just loosen up and just play with these colours. So yeah, I'm going to swap those two around, but I will do my proper swatches in my workbook, so I'll probably be referring to that quite a lot. Not a problem, we can work with it. It just shows you, doesn't it? Oh my goodness. Right, I shall carry on. Whoops. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, I shouldn't move it because some of them have a lot of water and I should have had some tissue with me, and this is a real learning process for me. But as I went along, I learned obviously not to go too close to the edges, because with the quinacridone rose, the English red, I think it is, as you can see, it's quite opaque, so it's covered up some of the writing, but I still know which each one is. It bled into, because it goes wherever the water is, so obviously it's a bit wet here, and it created a puddle on the quinacridone rose. So what I'm going to do for these colours, yeah, that I got wrong, I'm going to re-swatch them by cutting out a piece of, swatching the colours onto the watercolour paper, on separate watercolour paper, cut it out, stick it on here, and then I'll laminate this. So even though I've made that mistake, it's a learning curve for me, and it's not the end of the world. There's a way around it. I can rectify it, so not a problem. But yeah, as you can see, look at that quinacridone rose is one of my favourites. It's so vibrant, and the turquoise, some beautiful colours. The quinacridone lilac, so vibrant. That emerald green is gorgeous. So yeah, I'm going to wait for this to dry. I'm going to put on these, fix those ones up. But all in all, it's an absolutely gorgeous set. The colours are so vibrant. I'm learning about pigments as well. So I need to find out what the pigments are so I can write down those. Because I really want to learn about colours, the colour wheel, mixing colours and all that sort of thing. So yeah. Okay, before you go, or I go, I just quickly wanted to show you, I did it. I laminated it, I swapped out those colours, and I then had the idea to stick them on the back as well. So I actually didn't really need to write the colours names on there. I could have just like done that, but yeah, so it's all together, and yeah, so it doesn't really matter about those mistakes at all. So it looks quite good. So I'm really pleased with how that's turned out. So I just really wanted to show you that before I end this video, which I'm doing now. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.